In a historic first, flying instructors of the Indian Air Force will train British Royal Air Force pilots. The world has been impressed by how Indian pilots suppressed Pakistan's Chinese-made air defense systems and then smashed 9 terror camps as well as 11 well-defended Pakistani air bases.
The 10th of May, everything changed with those 11 missiles being launched at Pakistani air bases.
So we could soon see Indian fighter pilot instructors head to Royal Air Force Headquarters RAF Wycombe in Buckinghamshire. This was agreed as Prime Minister Modi hosted British Prime Minister Keir Starmer in Mumbai. India and UK also sealed a multi-purpose missile deal for the Indian Army and are also collaborating on developing cutting-edge electric propulsion systems for the Indian Navy warships, which will make them quieter, stealthier, and improve endurance. A joint statement on the Modi-Starmer talks stated, the two leaders welcome progress on an agreement that will see Indian Air Force qualified flying instructors integrated into UK Royal Air Force training, alongside an agreement that will facilitate our long training and education relationship. Prime Minister Modi added that India-UK ties are driven by trustworthiness, talent, and technology. The real acknowledgement of India's rise as global defense power comes with UK seeking battle-hardened Indian instructors to train its own fighter pilots. Britain wants its pilots to learn from the best of the best. Indian Air Force has truly unique experience of facing the best Chinese technology deployed by Pakistan and then overcoming it. With tensions rising between the West and China, the experiences of the Indian Air Force against Chinese tech is truly unique. During Operation Sindoor, in suppressing the HQ-9 air defense, but also the much-hyped Chinese PL-15 BVR missiles, all of whom failed to hit any Indian jets and were found scattered along the countryside. India and Britain are strengthening cooperation in military training, focusing on training as well as talent exchange. The agreement symbolizes increased mutual confidence and aims to enhance professional exchange between the air forces through shared training and operational experiences. This highlights India's emerging role as a center for advanced military training and global security cooperation. India's Operation Sindoor also exposed a pattern of failures and underperformance by Chinese military hardware and systems deployed by Pakistan, or simply maybe the Pakistani military simply wasn't trained enough. On the other hand, India's Russian-made S-400 and the indigenous Akash air defense systems successfully intercepted almost all of Pakistani missiles and drone threats. The Indian Air Force chief has revealed that the S-400 was also used to shoot down 5 to 6 Pakistani fighter jets, mostly the JF-17s and possibly even the F-16s. The PL-15 missile fired by Pakistani JF-17 jets not only underperformed not to lock onto its targets, but also malfunctioned and were found nearly intact in India, allowing reverse engineering as well as detailed study of Chinese weapon systems. On the 9th of October, both the Prime Ministers Modi and Starmer signed agreements furthering Comprehensive Economic Trade Agreement or CETA and a $350 million contract for the UK to supply missiles to Indian military. The UK government revealed, quote, the deal paves the way for a broader complex weapons partnership between the UK and India, currently under negotiation between the two governments. Under the contract, the Indian Army will receive UK-manufactured lightweight multi-role missiles or LMMs built in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The LMM is a short-range precision weapon system developed by Thales. Its design allows the use in air, land, and naval operations, providing flexibility for different mission types. It weighs just about 13 kilograms and has an operational range of over 6 kilometers and can reach speeds of above Mach 1.5. The short-range system uses laser-guided targeting for precision strikes while minimizing collateral damage. LMM can be launched from several platforms including shoulder-fired, tripod, or vehicle-mounted, or integrated into existing systems such as Rapid Ranger. India and UK reached a new milestone for another tie-up, this time for electric-powered engines for naval ships, as both the countries signed the next phase of this deal worth an initial £250 million. The UK's Defence Secretary John Healey MP stated, The defense deals announced today shows how our growing strategic partnership with India will boost UK businesses and jobs. I am hopeful that this will pave the way for a deeper relationship between the two defense industries, particularly in the development of electric engines for naval ships and in air defense. While the United Kingdom continues to bolster its defense ties with India, Pakistan, on the other hand, suffers as its supposed ally. The United States has snubbed the country. Pakistani media has been spreading news of a new AMRAAM missile sale by the US to Islamabad. However, United States has officially rejected the Pakistani fake news, elaborating there is no new missile system that are being supplied or sold to Pakistan. In a statement issued on the 10th of October by the United States Embassy in India, elaborated that an update published by the US Department of Defense back on September 30th was a standard contract announcement. This included a foreign military sales modification for sustainment and spare parts for multiple partner countries, which included Pakistan. However, this does not include new BVR missile sales to Pakistan for its F-16 jets. The US Embassy stressed that contrary to false media reports, no part of this referenced contract modification is for deliveries of new AMRAAMs to Pakistan. Failing to acquire the latest machinery from its so-called ally, Islamabad now faces headwinds of a possible threat of a two-front war. Afghanistan was rocked by explosions on 9th of October as Pakistan conducted cross-border airstrikes targeting the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan camps or TTP camps in Afghanistan's capital Kabul. Local reports stated that the Pakistani airstrikes near the Shahid Abdul Haq Square was aimed to snuff out the TTP chief Noor Wali Mehsood. However, Mehsood later released an audio message indicating that Pakistan failed to achieve its objective through its airstrikes. As tensions heightened in the region, Afghan Ministry of Defense blamed Pakistan for the Kabul and Paktika blasts. Did the attack signal that Pakistan is in panic? The attack coincided with Taliban Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi's maiden visit to India on a 6-day-long trip, his first trip since the Taliban's return to power. So are deepening India and Afghanistan ties rattling Pakistan? The astounding fact is that neither Islamabad nor New Delhi nor the Taliban could have anticipated that so soon after taking power, the Taliban's relations with Pakistan would deteriorate to such a degree, while India would establish multilateral relationship with the new government in Kabul. While Muttaqi called India Afghanistan's close friend, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar stated, "Closer cooperation between us contributes to your nation's development as well as regional stability and resilience." On one hand, the Taliban has vowed it won't allow its country to be used for any anti-India activities. On the other, the Afghanistan government has warned Pakistan to stop playing games and playing with fire by conducting unilateral cross-border strikes. Reports indicated that Taliban-backed fighters had, in retaliation, attacked Pakistani border posts and a larger Pakistan-Afghanistan conflict could be brewing. Meanwhile, the Indian military has warned Pakistan against any misadventures. Indian Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi claims if any Pakistan-backed or Pakistan-sponsored terror group attacks India, just like the Pahalgam terror attack in Kashmir in April, then this time the Indian military is prepared to erase Pakistan from the map. India has also sealed a new defense pact with another ally, this time Australia, during Defense Minister Rajnath Singh's visit recently, while a trade deal with the US is also likely before the end of this year. But what do you believe? Has Operation Sindoor seen India's rise as a global defense powerhouse? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.